Maryssa here, coming to you today to talk a little bit about kickboxing. So tomorrow is going to be a kickboxing workout that is going to be very foundational, okay? So it's still going to be an awesome workout, regardless if you're a new 10-weeker to the page or a fit member. We're going to have a good time. We're going to hit our level 10. So this video here is to help break down form. There are going to be a couple more additional videos as we learn some things, as I'm going to kind of give you just the brief spark notes on some of the technical work that we do here in regards to kickboxing. I want you to have the opportunity to practice some of these things at home, take a look in the mirror, practice some of these things, because when we open the gym back up, you're going to be ready, you're going to be rocking, you're going to be rolling, we're going to have some fun. So today's kickboxing tutorial is going to break down the foundations, okay? And the first thing that we're going to talk about is our stance, okay? Stance is number one. It is important. It is where we start. So what I want you to do is, if you're watching this video, feel free to face me at any point in time when I talk about squaring up. So in the gym, we have mirrors all the way around the front of the room, and this is to help look at your form, look at your technique while you're working out, okay? So when I say square up to the front of the room, typically that's squaring up to the mirrors, okay? But if you're watching this video from home, know that you can square up to me. So first thing is square up to me, meaning your hips are both facing me and your feet are on the same plane. So if they were standing behind a line, they would want to be on the same place, okay? So side view, squared up, hips are facing the front of the room or me, and feet are on the same plane there. Okay, so from here, the first thing we do is we take our hands and we ball them in a fist. Just a nice light fist. Don't feel like you have to keep tension here. And then those come up to our cheekbones, okay? One of the things for the longest time that I did was my reset was to come back and touch my cheekbones. And you actually still find me doing this today. So hands are up. This is your guard position, okay? Guard position. From here, I might call something tomorrow like a right side jab. And we're actually just gonna walk through some foundational movements. So right side jab, what happens is your right foot is gonna stay right where it is, and your left foot is going to slide back, okay? So slide back, and with this, a lot of our natural stance is to slide this foot right behind. This is what I call a tightrope. I actually want you to keep those hips facing me or facing the front of the room, facing the mirror, and I want you to square up. Hips are facing me, and I want you to take a railroad tracks approach to your stance, okay? So from here, side view, right side jab, hands are at guard. This left foot is gonna slide back. Now notice I have quite a bit of room in there from the side space, so like ideally if a baby was gonna crawl across the floor, they'd have no problem crawling through that space. So right side jab, back to forward position, right foot forward, left foot back. Remember, railroad tracks. Take up some space, don't be afraid. Right side jab, what's gonna happen is that right hand is gonna travel straight from that cheekbone, boom, to as if you were going to punch yourself right in the nose, recoil back. Now I want you to take a look at what happens to my torso during this process. Right foot is forward, hands are at guard, right side jab, boom, okay? Notice what happens. My body pivots, and I turn my hips and shoulders into that punch. So ideally from home, you can see this logo on my chest, okay? Right side jab, front facing, right side jab, recoil, jab, recoil, jab, recoil. Beautiful. The next thing we're gonna do is a left side cross. Now, with a left side cross, your right foot is gonna stay forward, hands are at guard, left hand comes across that body, aiming for that nose in the mirror, okay? Side view, right foot forward, left foot is back, left side cross. Now notice what happens here. Okay, from the other side, if you see this, right foot forward, left foot back, hands are at guard, left side cross. Notice I'm turning my hips and shoulders. Now you can still see the front of that logo. So same side, right jab is here, left cross, same thing. Ideally, if somebody was standing on this side of me, they're gonna be able to see that logo. So, right jab, left cross. Right jab, left cross. That's what I want you to practice. Right jab, left cross, because tomorrow we're gonna see them together. Right jab, left cross, pop, 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 pop. You've already seen this from Monday's video. Okay, let's look at the other side. So, tomorrow in the warm-up, you're gonna hear me call alternating jabs. That's when we return to our original stance, okay? Those feet are on the same plane. Hands are at guard. Right jab, left jab, right jab, left jab, okay? And from here, if you notice the side view, what happens to my heels? They kind of lift up. That's helping bringing me some power into those jabs. But I'm also, if you notice, I'm also taking advantage of a full extension, okay? So I'm not cutting my punch off here and doing these little guys. I want boom, 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 big movements, okay? So alternating jabs here, you'll see these tomorrow. And then we're gonna try to go into that left side jab. So left foot forward, right foot back. So from the starting position, same plane, hands are at guard, we're gonna go left side jab, so right foot goes back. Boom. And once again, taking up space. Not a tightrope. I want railroad tracks, my friends, railroad tracks, okay? From here, left side jab. Moving those shoulders and those hips, pop, 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 boom, 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 okay? That lower body is gonna help bring some of that power into those moves. That's what we want. Okay, so left side jab, we've done. Right side cross, left foot forward, left foot is gonna stay forward, right cross, reset. Right cross, reset. Throw them together, left jab, right cross, pop, 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 pop. And that's what I want this to be. I want this to be pop motions, strong punches, whether you're here in that alternating jabs. Right side jab, that right foot's gonna go forward. Add the cross, pop, 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 pop. Maybe you're gonna go back to alternating jabs. Then you're gonna go left side jab, left foot forward, boom. And then add that cross, okay? That's basically how our workout's gonna start tomorrow, okay? Just with some of those foundational moves. Some of the additional things that you're going to see, which there's also gonna be a follow-up video that I put out on Thursday regarding uppercuts and hooks and some additional lower body combinations, but you'll probably still see them tomorrow during the kickboxing warm-up, so I want to just spark notes, touch on those. Okay, we're gonna see alternating hooks. So once again, we return to that same plane, hands are at guard, and what I wanna do is I'm gonna work from the ground up, okay? So what's gonna happen is you're gonna turn this right knee towards the left and pop the heel, okay? So that's all I wanna practice right now. Pop, pop, lift the heel, turn the hip. Lift the heel and rotate the hips. Pop, 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 because now we're gonna add the hands, okay? Core is tight, you're using that lower body to help you pivot. What's gonna happen is as that right foot pivots and that heel pops, your right hand is gonna drop away from your face, boom, and cross that center line. This is a right hook, return right back home, boom, left hook, return right back home. I want you to practice. If you get in it and you're like, man, this feels really weird, drop the hands, right, left, then add those hands back in when you feel confident and comfortable. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see what's happening with my upper body when we do this. Okay, so lower body, there it is picking up and turning here, okay? Upper body is crossing that center line, boom, okay? So notice that it's still a closed hand, nice, just nice loose hand. Don't feel like you have to create so much tension there. But I want you to take a look at strong wrist, and then this elbow to hand is coming parallel to the ground, okay? And then we're crossing through that center line. So if I was having a mitt right in front of me, somebody was holding a mitt, boom, going right through it. And that lower body pivot here is bringing you some more power, okay? So alternating hooks, right, left, and return it right back home. Every time, touch those cheekbones if you need to. Left, right, beautiful. Okay, next is alternating uppercuts. Alternating uppercuts, you're gonna see them tomorrow, so I wanna make sure you know kind of the breakdown of what those look like, okay? We are gonna use that same lower body motion, okay? Turning the hip over, picking up the heel, and just practice this. If you feel like this is a really strange movement for you, just practice it. Heel comes up, there it is, yes. Okay, so alternating uppercuts, hands are at guard. We're gonna use that same lower body that we just did. Instead of dropping the hand away, like we did for the hook, and coming through that center line, what's gonna happen is you're gonna drop the hand away, out, and up, and then return back home, okay? So notice the whole picture, what happens. Pivot, out, up, return back home, left. Pivot, out, up, return back home. So pop, 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 pop. It gets very easy to turn this into a very fluid motion like you're ice cream scooping. We're gonna save the ice cream, okay? I want it to be a nice, strong, powerful move. And where you wanna aim this punch here is right under that chin, okay? So drop the hand out and away as you pivot and pop, 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 out and up, pop. So if you want to practice this and really kind of get into the nitty-gritty of the technical form of this exercise, when you drop out and away, you can almost aim those knuckles right below that chin and then pop, pop, pop. Just depending upon where your angle is, the camera's a little bit lower than where my natural stance is, but my mirror's behind me, and so if I go there and aim that same thing, pop, 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 okay? It's a strong motion. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see what's happening with my arms. Pivot, boom, 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 boom. I think you guys got that, awesome. I'm gonna touch really quick on lower body, and then we're gonna have some fun tomorrow for our first kickboxing with really everybody. I'm really excited. You guys are going to be able to lock down this form, get some of this technical work going, and know that once we do reopen and the session does get started, we are going to be having a form seminar, so we're going to really get into some of the nitty-gritty of this stuff. That's about 90 minutes of form work that you'll all be encouraged to attend. So, last little bit I want to touch on is some of the lower body technique that we're going to see tomorrow. And our lower body, pretty much what we do here is a chamber and release technique. Okay, so even if we're doing alternating front kicks within our warm-up, I'm going to get a little bit closer to you guys so you guys can see what's going on. Hands are a guard, okay? No matter what we're doing, this is home, okay? Really get into the habit of bringing your hands here. Even when you're resting in class, you know, waiting for maybe the next instruction to come, you know, it's natural for us to just wait here, okay? Or like, this is my natural stance to just wait for something. Boom, I'm ready, let's go, okay? We're always working, always right here at guard. Okay, so, hands are a guard. Alternating front kicks is something you saw on Monday, something you'll also see tomorrow, okay? And this is that chamber and release technique, okay? So you're going to chamber and lead with the knee, then release the knee to foot rest of the body, okay? So boom, 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 boom. Lead with the knee. So notice it's really kind of a subtle motion. I'll show you side view as well. But what I want you to do to kind of help engage the body, rock the body, push that body to its level 10, tilt your pelvis forward, okay? We have a natural tendency to kind of push that booty back. I want you to tilt your pelvis forward because when we do that, and then we're gonna chamber and release, notice how it aids in getting my kicks a little bit higher. And we wanna do that same thing with all our alternating knee strikes. Front kicks, knee strikes are very much the common move that we see in lower body, and that's where a lot of those combinations will stem from. So alternating knee strikes, same thing, you're just really kind of taking out that release. Boom, 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 boom. Side view, check what's happening to my pelvis. Boom, boom. It's forward, it's high. It's strong, yes. So when you take this to front kicks, from here, you're just gonna add in that release. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're also gonna see some combinations of that. You know, for example, right knee, left front, left knee, right front. You might see a right front, step back, right front, step back, right front, left back. There's several different combinations that you can see with lower body. But what I want you to be very aware of is that every move that we do here is very intentional, and our top priority is to make sure that your workout is safe, your workout is fun, your workout is at your level 10. All right, and for those of you that aren't really sure what that means just yet, you know, every day when you come in, we ask you to hit your level 10, meaning your personal best for the day. You came in, you did the absolutely best that you could possibly do, not your neighbor, and you hit your level 10.
meaning you hit your best, okay? So that's our key thing. Safety, getting you to your level 10, helping you achieve your fitness goals. And when we focus in on some of these form and these techniques, you know, fast isn't always the way to hit your level 10. Power, technique, form is so incredibly important to us because that means when you have that, you're gonna be able to have the safest workout possible. So take a look at this video, try and practice some things. Otherwise, I will plan to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for kickboxing, regardless if you're a new 10-weeker to the page, a fit member. We're gonna hit our level 10. We're gonna have some fun. So thanks so much for tuning in. Definitely plan to tune into part 2, AKA the review, on Thursday. I'm gonna keep putting out these tutorial videos to help some of our new friends that join the page get accustomed to what we do here and get accustomed to the workout. So thanks so much, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.